Number 20, Western Michigan faced cross-state rival Eastern Michigan last Saturday at Waldo Stadium before a large crowd on Arbor Financial Youth Day. Zack Tarot threw for a career-high 398 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 to Carrington Thompson and 1 to Corey Davis. Robert Spillane led the Bronco defense with 14 tackles and was named MAC West Defensive Player of the Week, as the Broncos hold on to the Michigan MAC Championship trophy for the 3rd year in a row. Final score, Western Michigan 45, Eastern Michigan 31. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach P.J. Fleck joins me for all the highlights on Week 8 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is a production of Western Michigan University Athletics and WMU Media Services and is brought to you in part by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it.
A part of being a member at Arbor Financial Credit Union is the relationships and personal attention you get from our helpful and knowledgeable staff. But we realize you don't always have time for that. With Arbor Financial's secure mobile app, you can quickly check your balance, pay a bill, deposit a check, or find an ATM. In between, well, everything else. Visit us online at arborfcu.org for more information. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
I'm ordering a pizza online, but I can't remember my password. Oh wait, the password hint is my cat's name.
Let's go to Little Caesars. There's no complicated website, passwords to remember, or credit cards to type in.
Chicken foot, Monty, duct tape, fluff bottom.
Little Caesars new box set. 4 large slices of deep dish pepperoni pizza and 10 pieces of delicious Italian cheese bread with crazy sauce for just $9. Only at Little Caesars.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. Maple Hill and Subaru, they're becoming synonymous with best of quality, for the love, for the trust, everything that you want in buying a car. Consumers Magazine puts them as #1 year after year. The only brand that's had 3 Motor Trend Car of the Year awards. The only SUVs that have ever repeated that many times in the past 5 years. We're proud to be a Subaru dealer.
How's it going? Nice to meet you guys. I have these 2 laptops. We're gonna each download a TV show. I'm gonna download it on Xfinity, and you guys are gonna download it with AT&T Uverse, and we're gonna see who goes faster. Go.
Well, this is a no-brainer so far.
How's AT&T doing?
Struggling.
I'm ready to go. We'll wait for you guys.
Looks like we're gonna be waiting for a while.
Don't let Uverse slow you down. Upgrade to an Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast and save when you bundle. See for yourself. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit Comcast.com today.
We didn't just break the mold. We made it. And we spelled it L-I-T-E. Because when you invent light beer, you get to spell it however you want.
And Zach will play fake to Bogan, goes over the middle, and it's caught by Thompson. Spins back to his left, now back to his right, into the end zone! Touchdown, Carrington Thompson! Touchdown, Western Michigan!
Carrington Thompson with a career day last Saturday as the Broncos defeat Eastern Michigan and run their record to 8-0 with head coach P.J. Fleck. And Carrington with an outstanding performance last Saturday.
He really had an outstanding performance. You know, when people are going to double team and triple team Corey Davis, the run game is going to open. They're going to take people out of the box, but it's also going to leave single coverage to Carrington and Michael Henry. And they've been able to build the confidence to be able to make those types of plays. And they definitely did them on Saturday.
A beautiful October afternoon at Waldo Stadium. Had another great crowd on hand. It was Arbor Financial Youth Day. A lot of kids at the game. That was great to see. And here come the Broncos out of the tunnel.
Yeah, you know, it's wonderful to see all the children in the stands. And not only that, but it was also Pink Ribbon Day as well, supporting breast cancer and the fight against it. So our prayers and thoughts go out to all the people out there fighting breast cancer.
There you saw the view from the Bronco Radio Network booth. Best seat in the house. And now you go to work on defense trying to stop Rogan Roback and that Eastern Michigan team. They're good.
They're a much improved football team from last year. Chris Creighton's done a tremendous job of getting that program to where it is right now. They're tough to stop. They got a really good offense. That Roback is a really good quarterback, and their defense is very stingy, one of the top defenses in the league.
Here you go, trying to track them down. You come up with a turnover. This was a big play in the game.
Huge play in the game, and that was just a great hustle play by Justin Ferguson. Obviously, Darius picking it up. We needed that, and we didn't fit gaps really particularly well. I didn't think we played well on defense, but still finding a way to win is what elite teams do.
All right, here you go to work on offense, and when you need some yards, get it to that guy.
Yeah, you know, he's a pretty good player, isn't he?
He's really good.
And this kid's pretty fast as well, so they both can complement each other very well.
How about your quarterback, Zack Tarot, career day, 398 yards?
You know, I tell you what, that's an impressive day. He throws for 85% completion percentage, throws 3 touchdowns, close to 400 yards, and somehow he doesn't become MAC Offensive Player of the Week. So I'm not sure how that happens, but very proud of the way he's progressed. Kirk Shiraka does an outstanding job.
That's another look at Carrington's touchdown, and that young man's come a long way.
A long way. I mean, 177 yards, 2 touchdowns, career day for him, and there's nobody more deserving than him.
All right, Western Michigan with the football here, and Dwayne Eskridge. This guy's getting some valuable experience in his freshman season.
He really is. I mean, he really has been a dynamic true freshman for us, and you're going to see him even do more in the next 4 games of the regular season.
All right, trying to get this Eastern Michigan team stopped, and Caleb Bailey filling a gap there, making a tackle, and they've got a potent offense, Eastern Michigan.
They do. I think one of the big things they wanted to do was be able to keep their offense on the field. We did a very poor job of finishing on third down. I mean, their third down percentage was extremely high. It was an emphasis for us all week. We did not execute that during the week or during the actual game. We did during the week, but we didn't during the game, and obviously it showed.
Well, third down's been big for the Broncos in their 8-0 start. They went into this game against Eastern Michigan ranked #1 in the nation in third down conversions.
Well, there you go. That's exactly why. So, again, we didn't do a very good job of it. We've got to be way better at this week against Ball State, and that's going to be an emphasis for us moving forward.
All right, here's Michael Henry, and he gets spun around 360 degrees and then moves straight ahead.
Yeah, we got to do a better job right there, chinning the football, obviously, but this was a big score for us.
Broncos punch it in, and tell you what, the yards were hard to come by. Their defensive front is pretty stout.
Very, very stout. Last year when we played them, they were missing 3 starters. All those starters are back, especially OC or Pat O'Connor, one of the best defensive players in our league.
All right, here the Broncos, Robert Spillane in on one of his 14 tackles. And here they hit the tight end and do a good job there covering him up. And then you come up with a big play here late in the second quarter. You come up with the football as Obi Jackson makes a play here we're going to see shortly. And the Broncos come up with a turnover.
Yeah, we needed some turnovers. We really did. We got 2 in this game. Unfortunately, we gave them 2 as well. Here's one of them. And we can't do that. That's the first interception of Zack Taro's season. Think about that for a second. And he came over to the sideline. First thing he said, he's like, I'm so dumb. First, I knew that. You didn't even have to teach him. He knew exactly what he did.
Yeah, this is a rarity. The Broncos are playing from behind right now, and you get a big play up the boundary to Carrington Thompson, get you down there on the plus side of the field.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a huge play for us. And like we said, we're down 17-14 going into halftime with 3 minutes left to go, and we found a way to score a touchdown plus a field goal and find a way in 3 minutes to score 10 points with really 2 straight possessions plus a defensive possession. This was huge by Obi Jackson to getting the ball back. From this now we get a field goal, which is absolutely crucial to the ending of this football game.
Obi with the big play, and you put more points on the board thanks to that turnover. Again, it's Thompson over the middle, and you're able to get the long field goal from Butch Hampton.
Yeah, that was a very, very positive play for Butch in his career, for the rest of the season, for his confidence, but definitely for our team's confidence walking into halftime when we weren't necessarily very happy about the performance we had in the first half.
So trailing late in the second quarter, the Broncos turn it around and have the lead going in at the break. We'll be back and look at the second half highlights, Western Michigan and Eastern Michigan on Arbor Financial Youth Day. Now time out on Bronco Review.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider BlackBerry. For over 35 years, BlackBerry's installed windows, roofing, siding, and sunrooms, satisfying thousands of customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at BlackBerry, you can get 10 of our best-selling, high-performance, double-hung windows for only $44.50 installed. 18 months no-interest financing and 10 windows for just $44.50 installed. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
At Galesburg Ford, we all agree we love football.
And I like the Honolulu blue and silver. Brown and gold all the way. I kind of like purple.
We may all cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal. And that's to put you in the right car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle, now you can score your next vehicle at Galesburg Ford. Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your nice car.
I love my job. But I was so tired, I could hardly get through the day. That's where I knew something had to change. The team at the Borges Heart Institute found a heart arrhythmia. After they treated me, I had so much more energy. That's where I started finding time for me again.
Watch more Borges patient stories at thatswhere.com.
Staying with a standard checking account isn't much different than stashing your money in a piggy bank.
Oink, 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 oink.
A Momentum checking account from Arbor Financial Credit Union is like strapping a rocket to your piggy bank and launching it to higher earnings. With Momentum checking, the more you use your debit card, the more interest you can earn. Up to 4% APY on balances up to $15,000. Visit arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Got some energetic students out there. People that identify with our program, the energy and the heart and passion that our team plays with here. Let's create a speed and tempo to our game that they can't deal with here tonight.
Sheldon drives on the jaw, won it back to the blue line. Big booming drive by Ike Capelli, and he scores! Zack back to throw, looking to his left, throws on the run to his right, caught! Touchdown, Western Michigan, Carrington Thompson has another touchdown! Thompson in the corner of the end zone, touchdown Western Michigan!
Carrington Thompson with his second touchdown of the game. That capped a third quarter drive by the Broncos. 9 plays, 73 yards. And you build on your lead, Coach, 31-17.
Yeah, we needed that drive. We really did. We needed to come out and get a stop, and then we also needed to come back and score. Defense did an outstanding job of getting the ball back for our offense. Offense went down and scored. That was one of the big differences in the game. We had to start fast out of halftime.
It was band day. Bronco marching band invited many high school band members to join them on Saturday, and it was a great show, and they had a lot of fun.
These are some of the things I wish I got a chance to see. I've never been able to watch halftime shows from being a player and as a coach. So I can't wait. One of these days, I'll get a chance to kind of sit in the stands, watch those things.
Look at the crowd. It's great to see Waldo Stadium filled, and here you go, a nice play on the second half kickoff. They get a little bobble there, but you guys bring him down. D. Wayne Eskridge showing some physicality.
Yeah, I tell you, he's fast, he's physical. He'll do anything you ask him to, and I think that's what's really critical about this football team. They're very selfless, and that is an example of a true freshman coming in and being one of those guys.
Spillane with another tackle, one of his 14 on the day. And here you go, you string out the jet sweep and make a nice play there. Brogan Robeck, good player.
He is. Then we get a nice stop right here. We needed this, so it comes down to a 4th and 2 right out the gate of halftime. Then they punt, and we really needed this at this point.
That was Erica Sua making a tackle on a 3rd down play, forces the punt.
This is unbelievable.
And Darius Phillips makes one man miss, makes another man miss, and takes it down the sideline. And it looked like it was his 2nd punt return of the season for a touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds.
It was so close. I tell you what. And then it takes points off the board. Not only did he step out of bounds, he stepped out of bounds at the -25. I mean, if you're going to step out of bounds, you can't just step out of bounds at like the +2.
Yeah.
But this was a crucial drive in the game right here.
All right, the Broncos go to Corey Davis over the middle. Look at that. It takes 9 guys to bring him down.
He's physical.
And then you find Carrington. This is a great play. Coming back to the football with his quarterback scrambling.
It was. And Corey Davis was double covered. Actually split the double coverage and was open. But Zack came off of him, scrambled to his right. Obviously found Carrington Thompson working with him to be able to catch that football.
So you regroup after they take the touchdown off the board on the punt return, and you march it down and score.
Yeah, not only that, but just not playing well in the first half. Regrouping at halftime, getting a 3 and out, taking a punt return off the board, and now having to respond. I tell you what, this is such a resilient football team.
All right, Zach and the offense going back to work. Here's Jarvion. He's 2nd in the MAC right now in rushing. He's closing in on a 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, he's getting close, and nobody more deserving than Jarvion Franklin, a type of selfless person he is. Again, what you are as a person will eventually show on the field.
How about that catch by Michael Henry, back shoulder?
Sells out, makes a huge play for us, and again, you just never know when your number's going to be called. These guys understand that, know that, and find a way to make a play. Here's our young freshman getting the ball coming out. We cannot let that happen.
All right, here's Corey's corner. making another play. Corey Davis, great shot by the Bronco review team. Terry and Antoine doing a great job, and Corey, touchdown.
That's the best shot I've seen of that actual play. So again, give it up to our guys.
All right.
Oh, even a slow-mo here. Oh, yeah.
Slow-mo. Over the top, touchdown. Western Michigan. Corey Davis does it again.
Does it again. Not surprising.
And the fans are enjoying it. The Broncos trying to build on their lead and maintain that Michigan MAC championship trophy. And, you know, Coach, you've won the last 6 meetings between your two in-state rivals, Central Michigan and Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, 6-0 in the last 3 years versus our rivals. And I remember when I first got here, they told us to beat Central, and then after you beat Central, you better beat Eastern. So, I mean, that's kind of the only thing people talked about around here.
How about Obi Jackson making a play?
Yeah, Obi's getting better and better. He needs to, because he's a big-time player for us. We play a lot of man coverage. And isn't it amazing these cuts this guy makes? I mean, he's 31 pounds, and he can make cuts like that. It's impressive.
All right, and here's Zack Tarot. He only missed on, what, 8 throws?
6 throws.
6 throws.
29 of 35. Missed on 6 throws. That is astonishing to me. And one of them, he absolutely knew he threw it to the wrong guy or waited too long. He's like having another coach on the field.
And a couple of those he just threw away just because there wasn't anything there.
Yeah, making the smart decision and getting rid of it.
That was Bogan going in for his second touchdown of the game. Good to see Jamari back on the field.
It really was, and he's getting better. We got to continue to give him more reps as we go forward. But again, we got to make sure he's healthy as well.
All right, back to work on defense and getting Eastern Michigan stopped. A little better job in the second half in that regard, huh?
You know, we did. Yeah, I still think we got to play a lot better than what we did, but we were able to get some more stops than we did in the first half. I just felt like we were running in sand. You know, we didn't look fast. We didn't look explosive. It's the 13th straight week of football. It was really good to be able to get a little bit of time off to give to our players during this longer week.
All right, here you go, and the Bronco fans are having a good time. I just enjoy seeing Waldo Stadium filled up, huh?
Yeah, so do I. I tell you what, 20-some thousand the third straight week, something like that. It's been amazing, and we're very proud of everybody supporting us, coming out, top 25 program, top 20 program in the country, and I want everybody in Kalamazoo to really love that, expect that, and want that.
All right, and here you go, singing the fight song in the alma mater with the band, and
the Flint connection right there.
The Flintstones up there on the top. There you got Michael Henry and Carrington Thompson.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
That one, I love that one, the Flintstones.
All right, the Broncos win it 45-31 over Eastern Michigan. We'll be back with more in a moment on Bronco Review.
You trust Dunshee Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more. From brakes and alignments to paintless dent repair. Dunshee works with all insurance companies and provides you with a lifetime warranty on collision repair and workmanship. So for the personal hometown service you want and the high-quality, no-pressure repair you deserve, give them a call at 375-2100 or visit them on the web at dunsheebody.com. Dunshee Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. Maple Hill and Subaru, they're becoming synonymous with best of quality, for the love, for the trust, everything that you want in buying a car. Consumers Magazine puts them as #1 year after year. The only brand that's had 3 Motor Trend Car of the Year awards. The only SUVs that have ever repeated that many times in the past 5 years. We're proud to be a Subaru dealer.
Choosing a home isn't easy. This is where your kids will draw on the walls, where the people you love will gather to laugh and cry. It's a big decision, but choosing a mortgage doesn't have to be. At Arbor Financial, our knowledgeable staff will help you find a mortgage that's right for you, like our mortgage special with no money down, no PMI, and terms up to 30 years. You find the home, we'll make it easy. Visit us at arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
I'm ordering a pizza online, but I can't remember my password. Oh wait, the password hint is my cat's name.
Let's go to Little Caesars. There's no complicated website, passwords to remember, or credit cards to type in.
Chicken foot, Monty, duct tape, fluff bottom.
Little Caesars new box set. 4 large slices of deep dish pepperoni pizza and 10 pieces of delicious Italian cheese bread with crazy sauce for just $9. Only at Little Caesars.
What if a home phone could also be a smartphone? And what if that home phone could save you money on your home and wireless bill at the same time? With Xfinity Voice, you get amazing technology like readable voicemail on your smartphone, caller ID on your TV, and even text messaging, all for a low price. Start saving with unlimited nationwide talk and text and switch to Xfinity Voice for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Play fake to Jarvion. Terrell back to throw. Throws the corner route up into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Western Michigan! Corey Davis does it again! Davis in the deep right corner went over the top of the defender and hauls it in for the score. His 11th touchdown catch of the season.
Well, Corey Davis with another spectacular catch, and that same end zone corner that he made the one-handed grab that was top 10 on ESPN Top 10 highlights against Northern Illinois, and this time he just picks it off the helmet of the defender.
I tell you, first of all, it's an incredible ball just to give him a chance to go ahead and make a play on it. But then Corey, I mean, people have named that Corey's corner. You know, sooner or later, put a little 84 right in the corner, off the field. That way, everybody can remember Corey when he's gone from here.
Special young man, though, and an outstanding football player. One of the best to ever play here.
Really is, and one thing I'll say, he's one of the best people as well. As much notoriety as he has gotten over the years, he continues to keep his nose clean, he continues to do all the right things, he continues to do community service, and be a great representation of what Western Michigan and Kalamazoo is all about. You have one of the best players in the country right here, and he represents us in a very first-class fashion all the time.
Still closing in on that all-time receiving record in the history of college football. He's closing in on it every week.
He is. He's chipping away at that thing, you know. And again, I know that's probably in the back of his mind or the furthest thing from his mind, but it's still there. It's a very important thing that we could have that in Kalamazoo and Western Michigan, have the all-time leading receiver ever in the history of NCAA football would be special. But again, he's going to take one thing at a time, one play at a time. And if he has to block and never catch a pass again, he'll do it. I might get fired, but he'll do it.
He already leads the MAC all-time in receiving yards, and he's the top touchdown catcher in Western Michigan history. Won over a record held by a guy named Greg Jennings, who played a little bit in the league.
Huh?
He was pretty good.
He wasn't too bad. Nice Super Bowl trophy.
And the other thing is his blocking, which goes unnoticed, and he really, really helps out his teammates out there blocking downfield. We'll be back with more Bronco Review after this timeout.
Hey, I'm Carter Osterhaus. What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your family and friends about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the fastest growing credit union in Michigan. With some of the best checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Anyone can open an account. So tell your friends. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
Your home can look its best with a little help from BlackBerry. For more than 30 years, BlackBerry's installed energy-efficient replacement windows, sided homes with great-looking vinyl siding, replaced roofs, gutters, shutters, and doors. We have thousands of satisfied customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at BlackBerry, it's our home improvement sale. Save on upgrades to your home, plus get 18 months of no-interest financing. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
I was teeing off on the 13th hole. I watched the shot fade right. I felt dizzy, and then I fell backwards. That's where I almost died.
The doctors, the nurses, everybody there was just wonderful. They never gave up.
That's where I got my life back.
For my first trick, I'll switch one brother for another brother. Mom and Dad, will you help? Abracadabra.
What happened to Alex?
I don't know. I didn't practice that part.
The switch works better at Galesburg Ford, where you can trade in your old vehicle for a new Ford with innovative technologies like foot-operated lift gates and EcoBoost engines.
See why people are making the switch at Galesburg Ford.
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
Part of being a member at Arbor Financial Credit Union is the relationships and personal attention you get from our helpful and knowledgeable staff. But we realize you don't always have time for that. With Arbor Financial's secure mobile app, you can quickly check your balance, pay a bill, deposit a check, or find an ATM. In between, well, everything else. Visit us online at arborfcu.org for more information. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
3rd and goal from the 1. Broncos go quickly. Toss it back to the tailback. Bogan, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Jamari Bogan runs behind Leo on the right side, and the Broncos have scored again.
Jamari with one of his 2 touchdowns against Eastern Michigan. Jamari Bogan back in the lineup, and great to have that 1-2 punch with Jamari and Jarvion.
It really is, and we still got to get Jamari healthy. He was probably about 85% last game. So again, Jarvion took most of the carries, but he has gotten better and better. Arnold Reinberger, our trainer, is outstanding. He'll get him back on the field, get him 100% here very soon. But this longer week has helped because we've given our players some time off. I just thought we were kind of running in sand on Saturday, and you got to find a way to get your players healthy throughout the season. Whatever you have to sacrifice, you got to do it, and we got to sacrifice some things to get Jamari back out there.
All right, it's midweek action. Tuesday night, national television, Western Michigan at Ball State on Tuesday night. And this is an improving Ball State team that features the MAC's leading rusher in James Gilbert.
Yeah, I tell you what, he was a former commit of ours, if you remember back then, and we had him and Jamari, and he ended up leaving because he wanted to be kind of the only back of the class. But I think keeping Jamari Bogan worked out okay for us. But again, they're very talented, got a good offensive line. Their quarterback's really a true sophomore stud that's got a very bright future under Mike New. They've got a really stingy defense. Linebackers that have, Wiggins is still there. I don't know how many years he's been there. Every time I look, I'm like, hasn't that guy graduated yet? Still hasn't graduated. They could play hard on special teams. You can tell Mike New's got this thing rolling because they play so hard for him.
And they're at home. They're 4-4. They've been in every game. They played Indiana, the Big Ten, really tough.
They really did. Lost 30-20, but they were in that game all the way till the end. Plus, they're at home. And no matter who we play from this point forward, it doesn't matter. They're circling our game. We are the opportunity. We are the big game. And we are going to get everybody's best shot.
PJ, great job at the studios in Bristol, Connecticut at ESPN earlier in the week.
I appreciate that. That was an opportunity, and I was so humble and thankful to be able to represent Western Michigan and Kalamazoo on ESPN in the car wash.
Good luck against the Cardinals.
I appreciate it. Row the boat.
And we'll have all the highlights next week on our next Bronco Review. For Coach Fleck, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week.